There's nobody in here right now, which that's to be expected. I know this is such an impromptu live, but I just felt like going live today. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Rene Roots. Let me lower this camera some. Rich, what is it? Rene or Rich Roots? I think that's her name. Rene from Rich Roots actually encouraged me by her going live just whenever she felt like it to actually go live. You can just catch the replay. But I wanted to go live today, and I said, I'm going to go live at 3 o'clock. I'm live at 3 o'clock. But I really had some stuff to show you and just wanted to do a little chat and everything. It's been a pretty good day. If you see any inflammation, I did go to the electrolysis today. So we got a little bit of, like a little bit of redness, a little bit of swelling going on or whatever. And that's okay. It is what it is. But I hope everybody's having a blessed day. I'm having a great day. I went there. I was going to go to my aunt's house. Then I was going to go to the store. And then I was like, girl, go home. I just told myself to go home because I spent so much money. I went to the grocery store. Well, I ordered grocery yesterday. And then I went to the electrolysis, then I gotta go get my nails and toes and stuff done tomorrow. So I was like, go home, you don't need anything. I don't need anything. So I said, I'm coming home and chill out. But I did want to share with you some items I got yesterday. You know, if you caught my video yesterday, if you haven't watched it yet, go watch the video. I am feeling much better. I know I'm gonna be jumping all over the place, but it's okay. I'm feeling much better. I was not feeling well yesterday. Let me see. Hey girl, happy Monday to you. Look, I don't know how to I don't know, I see people be doing it on their phones, like they have the messages coming through on their phones. I haven't figured that out yet. So what's going on? I haven't figured that out yet. So I'm gonna be doing this number till I figure it out. But what was I saying? So I feel better today. Yesterday, I don't know if I was just tired, and that had a lot to do with it, but I was really, really tired yesterday. I got into bed. I didn't go to sleep till late, but I did get into bed. But one thing, girl, let me tell you. So Coach has launched I know Coach has had me by the chokehold for the last few months. And I used to spend like the last couple years. I used to spend so much money on like, Louis Vuitton, stuff like that. Girl, later for that. Plus, let me see if I bring the camera down. So they keep, upping their prices and stuff like that, and I'm not feeling it. So, yesterday when I said I had something in my lap, yeah, Coach really does have me by in a chokehold real bad. So let me show you this. I had been, I slept on this little, what is this? A chain strap, like a leather chain strap from Coach. I wanted this last year. Put it in my cart, and they'll remind you. Coach will remind you 50, 11 times about stuff that's in your cart. Pick it up. Hey, it's going to sell out. Hey, you deserve this. That's why they be having me in a chokehold. Girl, it's short, but it works perfect for like short bags that I have. Like the little short bags, and I haven't worn it yet, girl. I had it. So you be getting stuff and keep it forever. I get stuff sometimes and it might be a year before I wear it, like seriously. But I got this might be like 2 months ago. I got a notification that was back in stock. Now it sold out last year. That's why I tell y'all to keep checking Coach outlet and stuff like that, because sometimes they do revisit stuff. So this came back. I think this was a Coach Reserve, and it came back on the Coach outlet site, and it was like $99, I think. I think it was like $99. This time I didn't hesitate. I went on and got it. I put it in my cart and went on and got it. I was like, I'm not about to keep waiting and stuff like that. So I got that. But girl, let me show you what was sitting in my lap yesterday. Okay, let me see. Where do I want to go first? This is something that I rarely purchase floral handbags and stuff like that. I might have like 2, maybe 3, but Coach decided to revisit this print here. I got this print last year, and they had it on the actual Coach retail site. This was all I ordered. I ordered the notebook, and I ordered the cosmetic case. I have yet to carry the cosmetic case, but this is my church notebook that I carried me to church, and or then when I'm studying and stuff like that, I actually use it for that. I got this last year and I was so bummed out that I didn't get something else because I freaking love this pattern. And it does have like, it's kind of like embroidered, so it has like raised flowers and stuff like that. And this was from last year, the collection from last year. So they came out with the collection this year for Mother's Day on the Coach outlet site. I was going crazy. I was just like, thank you, thank you. I was like, oh my God, I wonder if it's raised, because they came out with like the signature brown background first. And I started to jump on that, but it did not have the, I don't know if you could tell, this is like raised. It's not, I don't know how to, it's not flat. I don't know, let me see. It's not flat. So when I saw it, I was like, huh, that was the brown signature. I don't know if I want that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's pretty, but it was just something about this print, the saturation of the colors, that I was just like, oh my God, I should have gotten more. I was kicking myself. So I was strolling on Facebook, minding my business, when I saw that the outlet had put this out for Mother's Day. And I was like, wait a minute. So I'm trying to look, girl. And it's not in the store, because, you know, like not in my stores anyway, where I tried to search it, because I was going to go to the store to see if it was in the store. I was like, I don't know. Let me just take a look, because you couldn't tell whether it was like the same. I didn't want it to be flat, like into the fabric. And if it would have been, I wouldn't have purchased it. Let me say, I wouldn't have went crazy. I probably wouldn't have purchased it, because that, what to me is what is selling this print for me. So I got the zipper, what you call this, zip wristlet, got this. And I picked up, what is this bag called? I picked up this little bag. It is so cute. This was like $99. And this was a new bag that I hadn't seen. They may have had it, girl, I don't know. But it's got like an opening on the back. This is a cute, I figure like this would be a cute little event bag. You know, if you're going, like, let's say to a concert or something like that, you know, you have to have smaller bags and stuff. And sometimes they don't have to be clear as long as they're a certain size. Perfect for the spring, summer. Probably get away with a little bit in the fall because of how saturated the colors are. But girl, I just thought this is so cute. And you know I went crazy. So I'm waiting for other pieces to come in. I think this is the Elisa. Hold on. It is the Elisa flap crossbody. This is so cute. This does not hold a lot, but like in the event like this, you would really only need your phone. You know, you going to something small, a little picnic or something like that. You don't need a whole lot. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Then we have like a flap here to put something if I want to put something there. But I couldn't resist. I just, oh my God. And I have 4 more items coming. I know. But when I looked at my closet, I was like, you know, even before this collection came out, I was just like, I don't really have any, like really floral bags. And anyway, I know I did it. I really, what can I say? I jumped on it and I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I did. I got the other ones, girl. I might need y'all help trying to figure out if I'm gonna keep all of them. I love this print so much, I probably could keep everything I ordered and be just fine with it. I know 2 of the bags is kind of like large size bags. So I was kind of like, do I want to keep those bags or do I want to just, you know, have one or whatever? I don't know. But girl, I know, right? All you can do is laugh. Hey girl, all you can do is laugh, right? Heartstring just laughing at me. And Lisa, what's up, Lisa? Heartstring is just laughing at me because she know I... Girl, I know. I was like, oh my God. I'm telling you, as soon as I saw that print come out, I knew it was a wrap. I was just like, oh my gosh. I knew it was a wrap. Like, let's match what I got on today. How cute is this? I think I am going to keep this one though. This one, I know I'm keeping the wristlet. But girl, and then I finally got something, you know, I could tie all this. I knew I was going to do that. I could tie all this in together inside of, you know, like some kind of big bag or whatever. Got my little notebook. I don't know why I didn't get the case. I think I was ordering so much stuff last year. Um, they are cute. I think I was ordering so much stuff last year. I was just like, I don't need all that. I just want like a few pieces. And when I got the pieces, I was so carried away with it that I was just like, but it was too late because the ones I went sold out. I went in the store trying to find them bags, but them bags were gone. I was just like, oh well, sometimes you do too much or don't do enough, and that time I didn't do enough. But whew, girl, I'm hot. I was cold. Let me tell you what I did. I came back from here at Charleston's. It was so cold. It's cold outside today. I don't know what the heck. We had 80-some degree weather all last week. All last week. Yesterday it was 50. Even Saturday, I think it was like 70 something, almost 80. Yesterday it got to like 50, I think like 55, 53, something like that. Today it's cold outside today. So I'm just like, I gotta find something to put on. But anyway, I wanted to say the denim, all the denim bags that I got, I thought I had put it in a video, and I like to give people, their kudos or whatever, because I would want mine, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is freezing. You're in North Carolina too, right? I think you're in North Carolina. And I don't know what the heck the deal is. I left my plants, I put my plants outside because I thought my plants was gonna be outside. They were ready to be outside for the spring and summer because I always put them outside on the porch. It makes more sense because girl, one year I had so many plants. I don't know. I had a lot of plants when my son passed, and then I had plants myself. So I gave away a lot of plants. Let me tell you though what was really, when my son passed, this house looked like a florist. People were sending flowers to the house instead of sending them to the funeral home and the church and stuff like that. So I had flowers like lined up everywhere. And at the time when everything was over with and done, about 2 weeks later, I still had flowers everywhere. So my mom, my sister, my daughter, a lot of them came down here and they were like, it's time to get rid of some of those flowers. And I was like, no, I don't know. What you mean? What do you mean get rid of? It was just so crazy for me. And I didn't want to get rid of flowers. And so I ended up with I had like a lot of flowers from the florist. Then I had like a lot of green plants and stuff like that. So last year, let me finish telling you that right quick. So when it was time to get rid of those flowers, I was saving those plants. I was like, this is just where I was mentally. I was like, I'm gonna let them dry and I'll use them in journaling and stuff like that. It was so crazy. But I laughed at myself last year when I thought about what I had done, and it didn't hit me until last year, which made the third year. And I'm sitting here still with all these green flowers. I had all those flowers that I had put in the garage to dry out. And I asked my daughter, I said, why did you stop me? She said, Mom, she said, I didn't know what to do. You were insistent upon keeping those flowers. And I'm talking about roses and, flowers like that, not the actual green flowers. I kept those flowers. So when it hit me last year, I got too many flowers in this house, like plants. I'm talking about plants and flowers. Girl, I went in my garage. I threw away all of them. Because guess what? I didn't even have them done up right, the roses and stuff like that. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, really. I ended up throwing all that stuff away. And the plants, I was like, I gotta get rid of some plants. So I had named them, girl, everything. I had plants. It was just overwhelming for me. And I do like plants, but they were in the way. You know what I'm saying? By the time fall and winter came around, I was sick of, I felt overwhelmed with plants. So yeah, it does. It really does. I'm so serious. It does take time to get your mind right. I took and loaded up my car and I started giving out plants. I was going because it was the end of the summer and I was just like, I cannot bring all those plants back in my house. I don't have enough room for them. And it was just too much. I was tired of watering all them plants. I was tired of taking care of all those plants. So I took some to my aunt's house. I had named one Annabelle after my aunt. So I took her that plant and I gave her a couple plants. I gave my mom. I don't even know why I bothered to get my mama a plant because my mama could care less about plants, flowers. She don't care anything about that. You take that stuff to her house. If you give her flowers like her Mother's Day or something, she'd be like, well, I don't know why you bought them over here. That's what she tell people. I don't know why you bought them over here because, honey, they're going to die. And she's right because she could care less about plants and flowers and stuff like that. I love stuff like that, but I gave some to my sister. I was just giving away plants and they were so surprised. But girl, it just took me a minute. I was just like, yo, I'm overwhelmed. And you know, that's why sometimes when I look back on it, I laugh because I'm just like, I was really going through, you know what I'm saying? I didn't realize how bad I had it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize, even though I was feeling better, you know what I'm saying, and doing better, it was crazy to see the state that I was in at the time. Of course, it was something really tragic that had happened, but I just didn't realize how crazy I was keeping all them dead plants and stuff. And I think I even kept the freaking vases that they came out of. I was just like, I sent all the vases to the Goodwill. Chris was like, dang. When I tell you, it was so many. And sometimes I wish I could have been a little bit more with my head in the game because there's a lot of stuff that, looking back, I wish I could have done, but I wasn't in the frame of mind to do. Anyway, I'm doing much better this year. I did a video and I did talk about it. Like this year, I did much, much better. I'm glad to be in a better place. I'm glad that things just started looking up for me because, you know, mentally, because it was, you know, it was a lot. But girl, why? I've been watching people. Thank you. I am doing much better. It was a journey, girl. It was a journey, but I finally made it there. I've been watching people on YouTube, like content creators and stuff. Everybody is begging for money. Like, I can understand, you know, the super chats and stuff like that, because, you know, people are doing, lives or whatever. So I get the super chats. But I think just like the begging for money is like driving me crazy. It's almost like such a turnoff to me because let's say you mention it, you can mention, okay, my Cash App, or have it wherever you're going to have it. These people are begging so bad. I see people begging for lunch. They begging for, I want to go to the movies. Can you help me out? Like, I just need $30. And I'm like, what the flip? Like, it's turning into, and I understand it's a business, but it's just become too much. Like, can you imagine if you really try to support as many people as you watch? I don't know, maybe y'all don't watch a lot of people that be wanting money and begging and all that kind of stuff. But can you imagine if you try to support all the people that are asking for money and they're asking for stuff? You would go broke. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I don't know, YouTube has always been like an outlet, and I realized a long time ago that I use a lot of products, and you know, sometimes I use a lot of products, or sometimes you just want to know how something look or whatever. And so that was kind of like what prompted me to actually do YouTube, and this was like back in the day and stuff like that. So that's why I started my channel, you know, for like product reviews, talking about, you know, the wigs I wore, and talking about, you know, just whatever, the hair products. Y'all know, if you've been rocking me for a while, then you know I was big on hair products. But it's like, it's become, hey, Rich Roots, girl, I was just telling everybody that I just said I was going to turn on the camera because I was going to do like Rich Roots. I was going to do what she do, just turn on the camera and start talking. Girl, yes. You would definitely go broke trying to do monthly subscriptions. And I get like, it's this one girl that I'm really vibing with, you know, I vibe with her or something. I might pay for one or two, but I'm not, can you imagine if you pay $5.99, $12.99, however many 99s these people are asking for? Like, what's the point? You're not even, I mean, really? Yeah, like, what's the point? Like, I can't support these people. Like, it's like adding on another bill just to support people on YouTube. Like I said, super chats, okay, fine. You know, if you just want to do a little donation, but people make it like they're begging. They're begging, they get mad, and I don't get that. And then fighting, oh my God, let me tell you something. I'm not fighting with people I don't know. I don't even care. Like, I'm not getting into an argument. Yeah, some people be going live. Girl, yes, I see this girl that cut on her live. She get on live and go to sleep. And people be on her live. They be on her live talking back and forth. I'm like, damn, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? Like, how you get people to sit on your live while you go to sleep? Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm not watching nobody sleep. I ain't gonna do it. But they be out there, girl, just talking back and forth to each other. And yeah, I'm not doing that. If you can't show your face, I mean, yeah, I'm not sitting on live while you sleep. I just can't do that. And people are doing it, and that is the craziest shit to me. I'd be like, sister, I'll catch you when you wake up, okay? I like you, but I'll see you when you wake up. But hey, I think it's driving their numbers and stuff. So if that's what they want to do, I guess it's okay. If people are going to be up there, why not? But let me get back to fighting. People really have serious beefs with people that they just don't even know, like on the internet. How you beefing with people on the internet? Like, where you going to go from Atlanta to New York to whip up on somebody, or somebody from New York gonna come to North Carolina to whip up on somebody, and I'm just like, who? Maybe, let me say this though, because I am older, and I just don't have time for the drama. Like, I don't even want to fight with people I see every day. I try not to fight. And I'm talking about fussing. I'm not physically fighting nobody. Hope I don't have to anyway. I will, but I don't want to. I'm too old for that now. You know what I'm saying? If I got to fight you, I don't need to be around you. If I got to fuss and argue all the time, guess what? We can't be cool. You know what I'm saying? But girl, these people got internet beef. And they act like they gonna tell you something special or their membership. But girl, yes. Yes, Rene, I see so many people that you subscribe to their channel for so much, their memberships. And they're going to do so many special things in that membership. Let me tell you, this girl got me years ago. Years ago. Yeah. They do, and they be recording the meetups. Girl, this girl got me years ago. She used to do fitness, all that kind of stuff. She would be like your personal trainer. She was from YouTube, real popular girl. Oh, I loved her vibe. I loved her vibe. And she was just, you know, like, I'm like, yo, I really, really like her. She's cool. Girl, I signed up for her little fitness course. You know, she's supposed to be one-on-one, whatever. Okay, cool, because she had stuff together. She was competing in competitions for muscle building and stuff like that. So I'm like, yes, girl. That girl didn't give us nothing. And this was like such a waste of time. I've seen her do wig classes now. She's, you know, it's like now she's doing different things to kind of draw you into those monthly fees and stuff like that. But she offered absolutely nothing. And I'm just like, yo, I cannot. So I unsubscribed from her. And I was just like, years later, she turned out to be, I don't want to call nobody crazy, but she's crazy. And it's so crazy because people put on, they put on for social media so bad. And it's crazy how sometimes people can hide their true selves. I'm mad or annoyed. I'm just finding something. Yeah, for real. I'll just find something else to do too, Lisa. That's right. Oh, this girl got me raffling high-end purses. Did she disappear from watching? Rene, you really got to be so careful these days because people are just not what they appear to be. Like, I think within a certain age group, and I would probably say like 50 plus. Yeah. We are people that we do what we say. For the most part, we do what we say. We expect you to follow through and do what you say you're gonna do. And when it goes left, we just like, what the hell? What? I mean, what's up? And this particular girl that I, was feeling, she had some serious issues. Like, I saw her unravel so much that it kind of saddened me a lot, because I was just like, dang, like, I can't believe she's where she is now. And I know we all go through stuff, but it's turned out, now this is going to trip you out. Now, I should know bipolar signs when I see them. But, and I'm not, saying anything bad about bipolar, because my son is bipolar, my granddaughter's bipolar. Somebody else is really, really close to me is bipolar. So I'm familiar with their mannerisms, their attitudes. This girl was the total opposite of, and she came out, and said she was bipolar, and I was just like, damn, really? I'm shocked. But looking at her behavior over the past few years, and bipolar can come out at any time. It don't have to be from childhood. It just so happens that my experiences, because my son didn't come down, he didn't get bipolar until he was 13. Now, he had ADHD he was diagnosed at 10, but I believe he had something at 3, because that brother was off the chain at 3 and 4. But bipolar set in when he was 13. He actually had a manic episode, and that's when I had to call the police, because it just got crazy. And I came home from work, and my other kids had locked him outside, like my daughter and my son. One is old, she's older than him, my son is younger than him. I come home from work, it's hot, it's summertime, they locked him out. I am pissed, because when I get home, he's standing outside, and Mom, they won't let me in, so I'm so mad, girl. I'm ready to go in that house and start whipping tail, because why did y'all lock my baby out? I'm pissed. But I had went shopping on my lunch break, and I had done some clothes. I had bought everybody clothes and stuff like that on my lunch break. So I go in the house, and I'm trying to, I get in. Why y'all lock him out? Mom, he out of control. He been doing this, he been doing that. And I'm like, don't lock it. So I fuss their little tail out. Don't lock him out. I don't care what he do. Don't do that again. So I go in there, and I'm showing them their clothes. And he was wired. He was like, he was 13. And he was jumping all over the place. He was running. He was... And his behavior was not like his past behavior. Now, he had a tendency to do some crazy stuff. Yeah, I still have a house phone. Girl, I have a house phone, because when the storm comes, these cell phones ain't hitting on that. And I just might need to make a phone call. But, so I was observing him, and I'm like, he is different. What? Something's wrong with him. So I grabbed him. I said, baby, come here for a minute. Right, girl, you need a house phone. I said, come here for a minute. And I pulled him to me, and I tried to get him calm, but he was still just antsy, and he was laughing, and just, and I'm just like, what's going on with him today? I couldn't get him to calm down. I couldn't get him to pay attention, focus on nothing I had done or whatever. So, right. So I was like, okay. So a little while later, he's still just doing all this stuff. And he would, keep in mind, he had been mad with my daughter and my son. So I see him just take off and run upstairs. And he grabbed my daughter and just threw her down. He was choking her. And she was hollering, Ma. So when I go upstairs, I'm like, yo, what the heck? So I try to pull him off of her. He is strong. Like, the strength is just so amazing for a 13-year-old boy. And so I finally was able to, I called my other son, which is younger than him. We're able to get him off of my daughter. And I got him like peeing down, like, DeMarcus. So my daughter's able to get up. She got me helping to hold him down. I'm like, go find some help, DeMarcus. So DeMarcus, he go, girl, he go. And he come back with a little boy about this little girl. Or somebody, he come back. I hope you can see. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. He come back with a little boy about this big. I said, DeMarcus, go get somebody else. And so We finally let him up. He go downstairs. He run downstairs. So I'm going behind him. And he balls up in a fetal position. He just rocking back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And like, I can't get him to talk to me. Girl, a little boy. And I was just looking at him. I was like, this little boy can't do nothing. See, I can't hardly do anything with him. And he just rocking. And I'm trying to talk to him. He doesn't hear me. He does not respond. He does not do anything. He's just rocking, 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 rocking. And I'm like, call the police. So I was like, call the ambulance, call somebody. So they called the ambulance and they called the police. So the ambulance came, checked him out, everything. They said he's okay, but they was like, you know, he needs to go to mental health. Something's not right. So they took him to mental health and they said he had that was his very first manic episode. And when I tell you, it was scary and it was a lot. So that's when he was diagnosed bipolar, and so we took him to mental health, and I was devastated because I'm like, yo, what the heck is bipolar? Now I knew he had ADHD, but I didn't know anything about bipolar because he, you know, that was his first episode. So that was, they said that's when he probably actually developed the manic episode. I mean, you know, the bipolar. Well, girl, he didn't want his brother help. He should have went and got me somebody bigger because who he went and got was not the business. It was this little boy, they call him Baby. That was his name. The little boy might have been, I don't know, he was probably 11 or 12, but they call him Baby. That's his nickname, and he's a little boy. He's still a little man to this day. But so after that, you know, he goes to the hospital. He stayed for 7 days. You know, they treated him. Just, they didn't give him any meds or anything like that. So what I had to, because I was not a proponent for my son being on me. I was real particular about his medicine. How did we get on this? I don't know how we got on this. But anyway, I don't know how the heck how did I get on this conversation? But I don't know, girl. Sometimes I believe when videos or whatever go left or right, it's for a reason, child. I don't know. Somebody might be dealing with something that might come across this video, and I don't know how I got on that topic, but but I don't know how I got on that topic. We were talking about people, I guess, I don't know, really internet beasts. Yo, these people be serious. They be really, I'm going to do this to you. I don't know how they get by with the stuff that they doing on YouTube right now because of YouTube guidelines. And I have somehow found myself watching a beef, like some beefs. And I just don't even know. I think, you know how like you start out watching people and stuff go, they channel went left and stuff just got crazy, but I'm into it because I started watching them before stuff got crazy, and now this S is really off the chain. But I don't know, like people be mad and I just don't have time to be sitting around mad and angry. Girl, it takes so much energy to be mad. Like I find times like me and my husband get rung up with each other. Girl, you know how that be. We get rung up with each other sometimes. It takes more energy to stay mad than it does to just be like, you know, I'm over it. You know, so sometimes I'll be like, I'm just, and it, you know, I'll be in my feelings sometimes. And I don't know. Tell me this. Do any of you ever feel like you don't want to be bothered? Girl, yeah, they got several beef sectors, and I'm attached to it. I don't have nothing to do with it, but I can't stop watching them. And there's so many people in this beef sector, little stuff, and I'm just like, I gotta get something done. I'll turn it off. So I'm like, man, I ain't got time for that mess. I get up and just do what I got to do. But any of y'all ever get to the point like, I don't know, like when you just don't want to be bothered? Like sometimes I just want to be by myself. I don't want to be touched, cuddled. I just want to be alone in my own world with my own thoughts. And I don't be mad or anything like that. I just want to be by myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to watch TV by myself. I don't know. But it's gotten really bad. And it's not like I'm not depressed. I'm not any of that stuff. I just don't want to be bothered for the time being. I want to sit here and watch Andy Griffith, Fred Sanford, Eddie Griffith, Little House on the Prairie. Sometimes I watch the Waltons, Good Times, you know, stuff like that. And I just don't want to be bothered. It's like, I don't want to be bothered. you know, give me a few minutes, give me a little time, you know. I might come back out in a little bit, but it's nothing. I just be chilling. I just don't want to be bothered. Anywho, you sitting in your car at Sprouts. Girl, I realize so many people be sitting in their car. Like, I know so many people that sit in their car. Yeah, I enjoy my own company too, Lisa. I don't know. I enjoy me. You know what I'm saying? I've always though enjoyed myself. Like, I used to be really outgoing and happy, but I've always still needed that time alone, that quiet time and stuff like that. And I don't know if sometimes from having kids at a young age and having to always be present, you know what I'm saying? Always be present. Always be, you know, with them. Girl, somewhere in this area, somebody was. You know what I'm saying? So now I be chilling. When I don't have the grandkids, now when I have the grandkids, it's a little different. It's a little different. But did I say Dion Dean? I don't know if I said. I might have started ground. I've been all over the place. Dion Dean actually sparked my Coach denim craze. She is a plus size lady on YouTube, and I absolutely love her channel. I love her channel. She's plus size, but she shows a lot of what is her? She's I forgot what she do, but anyway, she does a lot of fashion and stuff like that. I feel like you really have to be dedicated to. I don't want like I begin to show more fashion and stuff like that, but I don't want a fashion only channel because I just can't be one to always be doing the same thing. But, you know, kudos to those people that can really dial in and this is what they do and they can stick with it and stuff like that. I can't do that. I'd rather show you a little bit of everything. You just catch on to whatever it is that you like and let's roll with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me and my personality. But she does that. I think she do a few vlogs here or there. She take you shopping with her sometimes to show you what's in the store and stuff like that. But I like her personality. I think because she's real and she just, you know, it's just what it is. And that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just real. It is what it is. That's just what it is. What you see is what you get. You know what I'm saying? So I did want to credit her. I thought I put it in the video because I do like to give people their credits and stuff. Like, you know, I credit Rich Roots to me just jumping in front of the camera and turning on the camera. Thank you, girl, because I didn't even think about that. You know, the environment don't have to be always right. And that, my thing, you know, I want it always to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And so because I was always catching you on the replay, I was like, yo, yeah, I can make lives and people just catch the replay because everybody's not always going to be available when you want to go live. So especially for those of us that got stuff to do. And even though I don't work, I be having stuff to do. And then sometimes, you know, it's just different times. People be on different times. So I said I'm going to start doing that. You won't see me sleep, though. I'm not going to do that. I'm not even going to attempt to do that. I'm going to come on live, do whatever, say whatever, jump off. But I do have some stuff that's coming. And then I'm going to take myself somewhere and sit down. My birthday is in June. I don't really need anything. I say this every year. I really don't need anything. I am so pleased right now with everything that I have that I want to say it, but then, girl, I don't know that because I really don't need much. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm just going to really like pull back. I want to wear what I have. So I will be showing you like really what I have and just wearing. Girl, yes, no editing, because that is the problem, Renee. I do videos all the time. I have videos from years ago that I made that I never edited. I just do like, sometimes I used to be like, I'm going to clean out my vault. I need to clean out my vault. I have stuff from 2019, but you know, of course, after my son died in April, and then COVID hit, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I never got to put those videos out and stuff like that. But yeah, editing is a beast. I was eating my lunch. Yay! I'm so glad. Girl, I've been thinking about getting me a little part-time job. I can never, I was thinking about Amazon, but I can never catch, but I want to do their, what's the little shift that you flex. I want to do the flex shift because that's what a lot of the kids in the family was doing. Like some of them are permanent, girl. They goes to work at Amazon and they like Amazon. So I wanted to catch a flex shift, but I can never catch a flex shift because I don't want to be tied to part-time, not with Amazon. But I have thought about like getting me a little job, you know, getting back out there and stuff like that, because sometimes I do miss having like, you know, interactions with people, interactions with people, and just really, I'm cool. Like I'm a cool person to hang out with, and I enjoy people. And sometimes I realize that I'm just with my family all the time, and I love them, but we just together a lot, all the time. And like my girlfriends work, you know, a lot of my girlfriends, so a lot of times, you know, it's limited to when we can get together and stuff like that because they work. And so I don't know, I don't have anything else to do, but I really wanted to catch a flex shift, but it's hard to catch some flex shifts at Amazon. So with that being said, I don't know. Then I thought about like, I don't know, I kind of want to something part-time that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of don't want to do customer service, but customer service is my profession. But I like working at Cato. I used to work at Cato, and I love working at Cato. That was right down my alley. I used to love helping people pick out, you know, women pick out stuff, you know, helping them, you know, pick out something that look good on them. It would be so funny when the men come in and they want something for they they woman, they whatever. And I say, what size is you? What size is she? I don't know. She look about your size. Or she looked about like that woman's size over there. I'm like, sir, it doesn't work like that. You can say they look like this person's size, it look like that person. That doesn't work. They had no size, but I would enjoy that. And like at Christmas time, you know, when you're working and the men the store would be full of men trying to figure out something for their woman. They don't know no sizes, what she like. They know absolutely nothing. And so you try to sit there and help them figure out stuff. But girl, it would be so funny when people would obviously be shoplifters and they come bringing all that stuff back and, you know, want to return. It would just be so crazy. But I did enjoy working at Cato. So I thought about that. But I want something part-time. The only problem I have with part-time is that when you tell people you want part-time for these stores and stuff, their part-time is like 30 hours. I don't want to work 30 hours. 20 hours, yeah, I'll give you 20 hours. But I don't want to work 30 hours, and it's a hard work 30 hours. The last time I worked at Cato, I was in my 40s. You got out and explore a couple of days. Yeah. I definitely want to do that. Part-time at Coach. Girl, I thought about that. I thought about, the Coach outlet is not that far from my house. I thought about the Coach outlet. I really did. I really thought about that. And I could get a discount. Yes, girl. Persona, which is the division of Cato. I love Cato, but girl, yep. I love talking to people. I'm a people person. I love talking to people. I never got tired. Like when it was time for me to go to Cato, I love going to Cato. But I did think about Coach. I really did. I thought about that. But yeah, I wanted, that would be my only drawback is I only want like 20, 25 max hours a week. And what I did not like is that they stretch it out over they stretch it out over the 7 days. So if I say I only want to work 3 days a week, I work, and if I say I work 8 hours, 3 days a week, that's all I want. But they want to stretch 24 hours out or 25 hours out over 5 and 6 days. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If I wanted to do that, to me, I'll go get a full-time job. Like, yeah, I don't want to. Because I am very active with my grandkids. I have them a lot. And, at 50, in our 50s, life beginning to slow down. So we do need to stay active, which I am very active. But I don't know. I thought about doing that. But they can't have my hours stretched out over 5 and 6 days. And when I worked at, what was I worked at? Sally's. Now, I enjoy working at Sally's Beauty. Beauty Supply. I love working there. But that manager wanted to stretch my hours out where I work 5 days a week. I don't want to work 5 days a week. Are you crazy? And I worked there like 3 different times, throughout my life. I enjoy working there. But I just don't want to work that many days a week. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to. To me, if I'm going to do that, I might as well go get a full-time job. get them 9 hours, opposed to if you're gonna take up every day, might as well. Some will work with you on the specific days you want to work. Some of them will, but some of them, they still want them hours, and they used to. They really, maybe they are now doing it, but used to, you could tell people like what days you want to work or how many hours you're trying to get a week. Let me, the days. Because I'm even flexible on my days. I just don't want a 4 or 5, especially a 5-day work week. I just don't want to do that. So I don't know, but I have been thinking about Cato. Not Cato, Coach. I thought about it, and they were hiring. But I thought about it. But I'll probably spend my whole paycheck at girl. I'll probably spend my paycheck at Coach. I wouldn't even get no paycheck. Let me tell you, when I worked at Cato's, it was part-time. But now let me say, I worked at Cato's a few times. I was a store manager before. This is when I was younger, in my younger years. I was a key holder, an assistant manager. So I've had several positions within Cato's store, and I love working for Cato. The last time I went back to Cato, they tried to work me like a runaway slave. When I tell you, I was pissed because I was in my 40s. I might have been in my early 40s, and they wanted. Now what they were used to would hire somebody to come and clean the windows. Well, no, honey. They had, what was our first key holder or something, part-time, because I was closing up, stuff like that. I've always had jobs like that, and I enjoy stuff like that, closing out the register, stuff like that. So they had me, girl, like, clean the windows. Okay, I'll clean the windows. When they told me to sweep in front of the store, I had to sweep the leaves up, get the leaves up. I was like, okay. I mean, I'll do that, all right, whatever. When they told me I had to get on my knees, honey, and take alcohol and paper towels and wipe the clothing racks down. Look, I can't get on my knees at 40-some years old. It was in my early 40s. I can't get on my knees at 40. Stay on my knees and wipe a clothing rack down, the rails. With no damn, I can't do that. If you give me somewhere I can stand up and do it, you know what I'm saying? I would clean those tops all day long, honey. Alcohol and wipes. On the floor, I'm not doing that. Y'all better get one of the young people in here to get on their floor and clean them things, because I can't do that. I quit because of that. I can't do that. I work Monday evenings doing the shipment and every other Sunday doing markdowns. Are you still working there now, Lisa? Everything else. No, yeah. I mean, like, I don't mind working. Let me tell you something. I am a worker. And because I've been in management, I expect to work. And because I'm from, the old school, I expect to work. I expect to earn my pay. I'm going to work. So I perform my duties. I perform them very well. But it's just certain stuff. And like, Sally Beauty Supply, I love working there, but they don't want you to sit the hell down, and them concrete floors is hard, and after a while, my knees were hurt. My girl, the last time I went to work for them people, I bought so many different pair of shoes trying to get it right, honey, because I enjoy what I do, but they don't want you to sit down. You got to be moving constantly all day. That floor is hard. It's like concrete floors. I bought so many different kinds of shoes. I had compression socks. You name it, girl. I had so much stuff, and eventually I realized I can't do this. Because at the time, now keep in mind, I've had issues with my back throughout the years. I didn't just start having issues with my back. So I can't stand up on them floor. Like, I can't even sit down. I can sit down for 15 minutes, 20 minutes on my break. Then, I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. You have to be moving the whole entire time. And it's just certain, when we start to get older, it's just certain adjustments that we have to make. It's not that we don't want to do stuff. It's just sometimes you just physically cannot do some things, and that's the problem. Anything involved in my knees, no ma'am. Girl, for real. But with Amazon, I thought you could sit down. I thought, like, if you get a note from your doctor, like, I cannot For me, standing up on a concrete floor, I would, but I thought I saw some people like sitting on stools. Like if you can, I can stand up for a long time. It's just with my back, you know what I'm saying? I can't be, and even though my back don't hurt right now, I'm physically fine, but I know my back will flare up. Oh yeah, moving all the time. Yeah, but damn, when you get older, like make some provisions for us. You know what I'm saying? Give us a look. It's not we don't want to. It's just, and it's not that we don't want to. It's just some stuff we're not physically able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we believe in working and doing what we have to do, but some stuff you just have to make some adjustments for older people. And sometimes these companies just don't take that into consideration. And we're the best workers. Shit, you get us on the job, hey, we might stay there until it's time to, kill over. If you treat us right and you help us out, we'll help you. But we can't, you gotta help us so we can help you. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll stay there, we'll come to work. Like because I have been in management, I know how important it is for people to show up. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up. But work with me. Safety, HR, and operations manager may sit briefly. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me just sit. Sometimes I just can't. 8 hours on my feet. I can't stand 8 hours on my feet. But I'm talking to. I don't work there. Oh, okay. Giving them. Girl, right. Right, Lisa. I'm telling you, let me tell you. Kato, girl, we would hang stuff in the closet, especially when we're doing markdowns. I'm gonna hang this in the closet. I'm gonna buy this. When the DMs come around, we had to put everything on the rack, but you put everything where you know where it is. So you could go back to it, or you put like somebody's name on, like this is a hole for a customer or something like that, so that they wouldn't know it's yours. You know what I'm saying? Like hanging in the closet, whatever. Yeah, my part-time money went back to Kato. Movement all the time. I guess they got people in wheelchairs. They need to be real. Yeah, for real. Like I said, just not even all the time. Like I don't need to sit down all the time, but I can't be on my feet on concrete all the time. And really, it's just because of my back. If it wasn't for my back, let's roll. But at the same time, you got most people that are in your 40s, you start to feel your age. You have to, make some adjustments and stuff like that. And it's not that you don't want to, it's just that you can't do some of the stuff. Like even with sitting, I have to stand up sometimes. Like I can't just sit all the time. I have to stand up sometimes, move around, walk around, just like I can't stand all the time. And that's purely because of physical limitation, not because I don't want to. But, these people have some great employees if they would learn how to make adjustments and stuff like that. But I heard Amazon really do make adjustments for people. And it wouldn't be no problem getting no doctors know. Shit, them doctors know what you be going through. They know why you sitting up in there. For real. But look, it's been real. It has been fun. I have not eaten. And what time is it, girl? I'm so hungry. I am so hungry. I think I'm gonna make me a salad. I got grocery today. I had Walmart delivered this morning. And I didn't write much this time. It was a lot, but I hadn't been to the grocery store in a while. So I'm about to get me a salad. I cooked a roast yesterday, honey. That pot roast was everything. And I didn't eat with bread. I didn't have nothing last night with pot roast. I just, took a little bit off, and that was what I ate. I don't know, I wasn't that hungry, but we had went to dinner, and, I'll tell you, I had them dirty 8 plates. I couldn't believe that. But I had a son that, he used to work at Chili's, and he would say, Mom, you might not want to eat with that silverware. And I used to be like, why? He was a dishwasher. He said, I'm just telling you, just trust me. You might not want to eat. What he said, that off the silverware. And I was just like, oh, okay. But girl, I told my mom about it yesterday. My mom said, girl, you gonna have me shine the light on my plate everywhere I go. Had I not shined that light, I really, thank God that I made YouTube videos. Because I did not see it. I really did. But too, it's a dim lit area. And, your girl's 53. So sometimes, what I'm saying, I can't see like I used to could see, especially, in the dim lit area and stuff. And Chris didn't see nothing. He didn't see anything, of course. But But girl, I'm so glad. So now, guess what your girl gonna be doing? When I sit down to eat, I'm gonna have that light looking at that plate, because I never experienced being served my food on a dirty plate. Never have. But you could best believe I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be looking. But girl, I will see y'all on the next. I don't know if my stuff come tomorrow. It's supposed to come tomorrow. If I could find time, carve time out, I'll do it tomorrow. Yep. Girl, right. That was awful. I was the main one talking about put on hold for. Girl, I'm telling you. Right. Girl, yeah. Yeah, the DM girl, they come in, shit, we had that stuff, them names on it, and yeah, I'm buying my stuff, girl. Let me tell you, but Cato's clothes hold up really, really well. At least they did back in the day. I used to love Cato clothes because the quality was just excellent. I would give away Cato clothes before they would tear up on me or mess up. Their clothes are really good quality, and I think even now I hadn't been to Cato's in a while, and I got several in different areas, but I just don't go. But the last time I bought their clothes, which was a few years ago, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, the quality was still really good. Yeah, looking for that plate, I'm telling you. But now, girl, I'm gonna be shining the light on my plates, because especially in that, you can see in well-lit areas, but most restaurants the light is dark, because when we ordering food, if we don't bring them reading glasses, Chris he got to shine the light on the menu. But and his eyesight is worse than mine. It is, but they say he don't need no glasses. But I can see better than him. I'm a year older than him, but I can see better than him. And you can't you miss it. Like I'm so appalled. They gave us $20 off. I wanted more off, really, but I let the mister handle it, because I wasn't in the mood yesterday. I really wasn't feeling it good. I think though the problem is the pollen. I've been out in the pollen too much. But because I've been sniffling a lot, and it's just like, in my sinus area, in my throat and stuff. So I think it's just I just been out in the pollen so much, girl, working out, trying to get right. Trying to get right, girl. It's so hard. My mama made some desserts Saturday. Let me tell you, my mama can bake. That little joker can bake her tail off. She made a pig picking cake, a punch bowl cake, banana pudding for the celebration of life. And I don't like banana pudding. I've never liked banana pudding. I eat bananas, but I don't like, I can't stand banana pudding. I don't like cooked bananas. Can't do it. Banana nothing. I don't like banana candy. Yeah. I like bananas. I put them in smoothies, but that's it. Girl, she baked. I had 2 pieces. I ate 1 piece of pig picking cake. I bought another piece home. I ate that yesterday. That's why I tell y'all, I eat. I eat. I went through a period I won't eat none of that stuff. But then, I said, shit, I'm going to eat. And I'll just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I work it off. I do work it off. And then I'm going to eat. I'm not going to be hungry. I'm going to eat. But the crazy thing is, I didn't eat a lot. I ate a piece of fish, and I ate a chicken wing, piece of fish, chicken wing, and a little bit of slaw. That was all I ate. But girl, them desserts. Now my mama, you see my mama. My mama's kind of a, she's a plus size lady. And let me tell you something. She can bake. She's probably the biggest baker, like, in our family. Like, yeah, hands down, my mama baked the best. And girl, everybody was like, oh my God, who made them cakes? Girl, you know how she be. She was sitting there, girl. She was just, honey, she was on her thing, honey. Because they were talking about them cakes. She was sitting over there. We sitting at the table. Me, her, my aunt, all us sitting there. She said, my sister came in, she said, honey, they going crazy over them cakes over there. I said, yeah, they are, mother. I was over there. They were going crazy. She said, let me go over there and see what's going on with my cakes. Girl, if you could have seen how she slid that chair back, girl, let me go see what's going on with my cakes over here. When she went over there, girl, they were talking about them cakes. I looked over there, honey, she was beaming from ear to ear. It was so funny. I sat there and watched her. My mom is like, oh my gosh, she loves attention. She craves attention so bad. I I don't know if it's an age thing, because she almost 70. But I don't know, like, because my aunt's not like that. My aunt don't like a lot of attention. But my mother, she is an attention seeker and attention getter, honey. She love it. She loves it. But anyway, girl, thank you for stopping by. All of y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. If you watching the replay, thank you for the replay. Can I get some likes? I got one like, thank you, but your girl needs some more likes. I am so happy and so pleased with, I don't know, I've been getting a lot of subscribers lately. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're new, thank you to the people that's been rocking with me for a while. Everybody that's in the comments right now have been rocking with me for a very long time, and I appreciate y'all so much. I know sometimes I don't say it and I think about it after the fact, but let me say, because everybody in the comments right now, y'all been rocking with your girl for a while. So you being there when I first, some of y'all got started, when I, in the middle, when I went through, when things were doing good, when I was up, when I was down. And I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you just sticking around no matter what. Like some of you I have talked to outside of YouTube, just we've encouraged each other. I really do appreciate it. And I think a lot of times we don't appreciate the people that do. Let me say, we don't show appreciation to the people that rock with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's being with us. And I appreciate all of you. It has been so fun, so real. Be looking forward to it. Sometimes, like I said, if you catch me on the replay, I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support. I really do, all the support. And I will see y'all next time. I'm going to eat because I'm hungry. Bye, girl. Thank you. It was good. I appreciate it. Now, y'all know I always be struggling on, okay, how I stop this thing. I always be trying to figure out how I stop it. Okay. I can't never figure out how to stop it. Bye, girl.